Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Alpha Woman. If you're a new subscriber, welcome to the gang. Please do not forget to subscribe, like and share the video to as many as your friends as you can. And if you're continuing subscriber, well, thank you for supporting your girl. Thank you for always watching and yeah, thank you. Anywho, today's video we're going to talk about everything to do cabin crew. This is a video I've thought a lot about, like why I should shoot it, should I or should I not. This is something that is sensitive to me, to my work job. It's a sensitive topic to talk about for me. I don't know about other people, but yeah. So many people have been asking and I've been promising people that I will shoot the video. And the other reason maybe why I've not been shooting this video is because I really don't know what to talk about. I feel like the internet has lots of information about this topic, and you can literally find anything you want to know about cabin crew on the internet. But people kept asking me questions, and there were so many, like I couldn't reply one by one on the some are on Instagram, some on Facebook. Yeah, so today I decided why not shoot the video for you guys. So in this video we're going to talk about how to become a flight attendant and then the requirements that you need to become a flight attendant. So stay tuned. The most important thing, I think no one has ever told you this, but you have to give your dream to the Lord. Like you have to, before you even think about how you're going to apply, what you're going to do, just give your dream to the Lord. Talk to God, talk to Him about why you want to become a flight attendant. Talk to Him about helping you and showing you and giving you direction, like you know He's our shepherd. So give Him your dream. Talk to Him on a daily and consistently. Do not give up. Pray to God about your dream, like let Him lead you, know where to apply, what to do, because literally, to be honest, that's what I did. It's the first thing I did. I gave my dream to the Lord. I even didn't know what I was going into. Sorry, excuse me. So I don't know what I was even going into, but I just prayed to God. I just gave God my passport, handed it over to Him and told Him, let me travel the world with this passport. I'm not yet there, but baby steps. I've not yet traveled the world as much as I want to, but baby steps. So yeah, give your dream to the Lord and He will be the guide. That just follow His steps once you give Him your dream. And then the should I call it the mechanical professional, how to become a cabin crew, is you have to apply for the job first and foremost. On different websites of airline companies, there's so many airline companies, and the famous ones, the Qatar, the Emirates. And please do not limit yourself and be like, I'm going to apply for only Emirates and Qatar. No, apply to all airlines. First time experience is better than waiting for a long time for a company that is not probably even going to give you anyway. So yeah, apply online. There's so many websites like Qatar, Emirates, British Airways, KLM. There's Safia, the Mango. There are so many in so many different countries. You can apply, you can find everything on the website. And the only way you can apply and get these jobs is when you apply online. These things of connections do not work when it comes to becoming flight attendant or cabin crew. Maybe in other countries, but didn't work. Do not pay anyone telling you that they're going to get you a job. No. Apply yourself, do what it needs to be done to get the job. Do you have to pass through training or get some skills? To be honest, I believe you have to go through training or get a little bit of education. Okay, like how to phrase is like, do I have to be trained or do I have to study cabin crew before actually getting a job? So no, the answer is no. You do not have to, but having previous experience in jobs that are almost kind of the same as cabin crew, like maybe being like a waiter or a waitress or being like a receptionist, like basically those are frontline jobs, jobs that you get to the customer directly, jobs that where you are the one welcoming or serving the guests. Yeah, those kind of jobs, those will put your chances up there on becoming cabin crew. When they're hiring, when companies are hiring, they would maybe select you first because you have like kind of experience that is the same as cabin crew. And on the second side, it is important that you study cabin crew. Personally, I studied cabin crew before actually applying or doing anything. I studied cabin crew. I studied from here in Uganda, and I wouldn't recommend the school I went to anyone. So I'm not going to say the school I went to, sorry, but I would recommend maybe you try Uganda Aviation School, though it is ridiculously expensive. You could try that school, but it's not a guarantee that when you go to the school you get that job. Even if they lie to you and tell you that they're going to get you jobs, they're lying. You have to put in all your hard work even after you study from the schools. So yeah, Uganda Aviation School. There is Kubis. I really like Kubis. I didn't go there, but according to the internet, I think it's performing well. And actually see the girls or the boys when they come to visit at the airport, when they come to visit and see the aircraft, I think they have more other courses than cabin crew, and I think it's a genuine school. Then I went to South Africa to study cabin crew. I went to cabin crew academy, if I remember. Yes, if you need the numbers of the CEO or anybody from that school, you can contact me or just text me, leave a comment below. I'll give you the numbers on WhatsApp or something. I'll find a way of sharing the numbers so that you can contact them. But when you contact them, don't forget to mention that you got the information through me. Anyhow, yes, I went to South Africa and it was a very, very good school. I really liked the CEO. He was called Smith. He was really welcoming. To me, I looked at him as a granddaddy. He was really, really loving. And the environment was good, the accommodation, they give you the meals, everything comes in a package. So yeah, I went to that school and it was great. I really liked my experience. And if I stayed longer, maybe they could have gotten me a job. But no, you studying at that school, I repeat, you studying at those schools does not guarantee that you get a job. You have to put in the work yourself. Even if they tell you that they help you get the jobs, just know it's a lie. They do not. And when you finish studying, you'll be on your own. So yeah, I went to those schools and studied, and I believe that's something that helped me when I applied. That's something that helped me secure this job. As I stood out because I had a license, a cabin crew license from the schools. So maybe that helped me stand out from the rest of the candidates that applied. That helped me somehow. Yeah, so you can study. If you don't have like experiences, like work experience from like me, I didn't have any experience. I was green right away from campus, and the experiences that I had were not related to cabin crew. The experiences that I had were like audits, be working in audit firms. So there was nothing to do with cabin crew. So me going ahead and studying these things helped me get those jobs. So if you're like me, you can opt for that option. Yeah, we together. There's so many other schools, not only Cabin Crew Academy. There's Future Flyers, it's also great. There's in South Africa. I don't know about other countries. There's Kenya. There are some other schools in Kenya, but they're expensive. Cabin Crew Academy wasn't expensive for me. It was affordable. Yeah, so other questions, let's say the requirements. So on the requirements, the first is the most important is height. How tall should you be? So the minimum height is 5'3" inches, is it? Inches, feet, 5'3" feet, something like that. And that's about 157 centimeters. That's for other airlines. All I know is Emirates, you should be 160 centimeters. That's the height. And then minus the height, when you're on tiptoes, you should be able to reach 212 centimeters. That's the requirement. Yes, and then do you require any level of education? The level of education, you should have finished high school. For Ugandans, you should have finished Form 6. Should have a transcript of Form 6, and you should have passed English lessons and mathematics. I think it's English with a C. Then should you know English? Yes. English is the most important language. The rest of the languages come as an added advantage, yes, but English, you should know how to read and write English. You should be able to adapt to new people, adapt to new cultures, be able to handle different kinds of people. Sorry, not types, kinds. Yeah, and then you should be physically fit. It's important because that job is so demanding. It is so demanding, and you should be flexible enough to adapt to these demands. Yeah, it is so demanding. You work tiresomely, you get fatigued, so you have to be physically fit. Should you have any visible tattoos? No. When you put on your uniform, they shouldn't be able to see any tattoos, like maybe on the legs, on the arms. Like in your uniform, they shouldn't be able to see any visible tattoos. But you can have tattoos maybe on your boobs or behind somewhere. You can have your tattoos as long as they're not seen in uniforms. That's for some airlines. Then some airlines you cannot completely, you do not have to have tattoos anywhere on your body. So basically, do not just have just don't have tattoos on your body. Just don't get tattoos. Age limit for studying, like when you go to colleges to study, it's 18, but for work, for companies, the minimum age is 21. You should be at least 21 years of age. Yeah, what have I left out? Must you be skinny? So you see, your height has to be 160 centimeters. That's the maximum height, minimum height. For the girls, all these things are for the girls. I don't know about the gents. So your weight should be proportional to your height. You cannot be 160 centimeters and be 70 kgs. No, you look like a balloon. I think so. Or a peeper. So your height has to be equivalent or proportional to your weight. So if someone who is about 160 centimeters has to be about 58 or 57, you cannot be more than 60 kgs. So that's an example. So you do not have to be skinny. Your height just has to be proportional to your weight. Can you have kids? Yes, you can have kids. You can actually even get married. You can come when you are married. You can come even after you've had your kids, you know. And yeah, most of these airlines like young girls, to be honest, because they don't come with a lot of baggage. They won't have things that stress them. But at the same time, if you have your kids already, they would let you come in. But yeah, you can have kids at any time you want. They are work leaves or pregnant leaves or maternity leaves, sorry. Yeah, so yeah, you can have kids. Do you hairstyles? You have to have your hair in a ponytail, like with a bun at the back. Dreads are not allowed. Funny bob hairs are not allowed. Some airlines allow them. I think that's pretty much it. And that's how I got my cabin crew job, for those of you who have been asking me. Someone told me they want to know from a Ugandan perspective. During the interviews, you go through trainings. After the interviews, the company itself trains you. Yeah. Should you know how to swim? Yes. You should be able to swim, but not those professional mania backstroke, mania butterfly. No, you should be able to be in water unaided. Like, should be able to swim from one end of the swimming pool to the other without life jackets or goggles for water or nose things. Those things, you should be able to swim in water without any kind of aid. But during the trainings, you have life jackets, so just be able to be on water and survive on water. Basically, you do not have to be a professional swimmer or something, but you should be able to swim. Yes, that's one thing. Let me see, any other question? I think that's pretty much it. And unless you guys have like other questions you want to ask me, you can leave them in the comment section. Maybe when I do another video, I can come back and answer all your questions. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for watching my video. Do not forget to subscribe and like to my channel for more content like this. You never know what's coming up, so just subscribe and please click on that notification bell. See you guys.